What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to the channel. Today I'm going to be showing you how to replace a valve cover gaskets or the valve cover gaskets on a 2.7 liter V6 Chrysler 300. This also applies to any Chrysler Dodge product that has a 2.7 liter V6 with a 24 dual overhead cam valve or whatever. And Dodge Charger, Dodge Magnum, whatever, Chrysler 300, etc. So let's get started and let's get this trunk and the hood open. As you know, the hood is right there. So let's do that, and then the trunk is up here. Let's pop the trunk. All right. Awesome. We want to pop the trunk because we want to expose the battery. There we go. All right. Grab you one of these mats here so you don't lock yourself out of your trunk in case you need to access your battery. And let's take that out. I don't know if you've noticed before, but most vehicles, the way you know your valve cover gasket is leaking is first you have to locate your valve covers. All right, which in this instance are these two right here. This underneath the intake manifold and this one right here. Okay, so you look closely and you notice around the edges, you'll see some seepage like this going on. Okay, most cars tend to smoke from back here. The reason why is because you have your exhaust down there. Let me see if I can pinpoint the exhaust. This thing right here, that thing right here, that's your exhaust, your heat shield. So I don't know if you can see, but I guess I must have a leak or a small seepage right around that area right there, like this area right here. So that leaks onto my intake manifold or my exhaust manifold, and it burns the oil, causing smoke to come up here. So that's not a good sign, especially if you're trying to sell this vehicle. You know, you want it to look nice. So I went to my local auto parts store and I got both valve cover gaskets here. They're brand new. I just opened them. All right, let me show you the part number real quick. This kit that I'm using is a FELPRO Chrysler 2.7 VS 50520R, and it includes the set of all the O-rings, spark plugs, and the valve cover gaskets. All right, so let's get all the tools out that we're gonna need and let's get this job started. The first thing we're gonna do is disconnect the battery so we don't mess anything up here. Second thing we're gonna do is remove our air box hose away from there so we can have space to work on here. Okay, so let's get started. Okay guys, to remove the battery we're going to be using a, let's see if it focuses, 10 millimeter. Anyways, let's get started. We need a 10 millimeter to loosen up the ground battery terminal. All right, just loosen it up just a tad. All right, so we put this somewhere here. Let's bring this down. Sorry. There we go. Bring that down and leave the ground wire exposed. And let's go to the front. Okay, let's loosen up the air hose right here. And let's loosen up the air box right here. Right. Let's unplug this hose now. We unplug the sensors off this thing right here, so we're able to remove this hose, and then this box should just lift up, and that's how you remove the air box. Next thing we need to do is we need to unplug everything and try to move everything away from here. Okay, if you want to go ahead and mark your wires, go ahead and mark your wires. But let's get these out of the way. This is why we unplug the battery, guys. That's what mess with these. And don't worry about not plugging them in the right place. Look at this. Tighten them up. Don't worry about not plugging them in on the right spot. Yeah. Alright, next thing we need to do is we need to remove this 10mm right here. Actually, we need to remove these, the coils and the plugs. She had a flat?
Oh, she had a flat.
Coil number, whatever. Coil, second coil, third coil. Get these out of here. That's free and clear on this side. Now I guess let's loosen up this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Four, 5, 6, 7. It's probably another one that I don't know about. 8, 9 right here. Let's see. I couldn't find a wrench, so I just grabbed this pliers right here to loosen this one up. So I'm gonna get this off, and then I'll do it by hand. Remove the transmission thing away from it. And here, there's this hose back. And I'm gonna do this. Just to take it out, I'm gonna clean out the edges to make sure nothing falls into here. All right, so if your stuff is real stuck, just grab like a needle nose or something and yeah, there you go. It's like burnt in there. Yeah, it's burnt in there. All right, well, you get my drift. You catch my drift. Let's take this off and then we'll put the new gasket in. Here we go. To install this, we need to route it right here, which is let's open this back up and let's put it together. Let's put it together. Can you lift this right here for me? Hold it right here. Now all I gotta do is just tighten it up. Tighten it up, put the airbox back on. And just like that, after a little bit of sweating around and working really hard with this thing, it's time to put the battery back on, give it a crank, and make sure there's no seepage anymore. All right, so you remember, battery's in the trunk right here. I'm gonna go ahead and hook this battery up and crank it up. Give me a few seconds, all right? YouTube magic. And just like that, guys, that is how you replace your valve cover gasket on a 2.7 liter Chrysler 300. The same procedure is done on the other side. All right, so I didn't record that side, but there you go. Once again, thank you so much for watching. Please hit that like and subscribe. Hit the bell notifications for more videos coming soon. More fixes will help you fix it. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel.